And now for something completely different.
A honey badger pissing off RV consumers. Now, I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm not trying to make you angry. But unfortunately, my sense of humor and my sarcasm rub a lot of you the wrong way. Unfortunately, in this video, I need that sarcasm and sense of humor to get my point across. So, lots of dislikes and lots of hatred in the comments. Here we go.
Now you're probably wondering, why are we doing this in front of an old travel trailer? Well, to get a point across. First off, this is a 2006 Kodiak by Scamper. It's under 29 feet in total length, which means if you take a tape measure to it, it's just under 29 feet. It weighs about 4,900 pounds dry, just under 7,000 pounds GVWR, slide out, lots of great stuff about it. Now, this isn't a video to sell you this trailer. No, it's not. In fact, this video is to get people to understand what this trailer represents. Now, normally, when a dealership gets something like this, it is wholesaled to the guy who has a little dirt lot somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and they sell it, as I call it, they sell it out of the back of a pickup truck. Now, that's a lot of sarcasm, but that is also a reality. Why do we wholesale something like this? Because the people that come by and look at these type of trailers, generally, if you list it for, let's say, $5 grand, $6 grand, they want to come in and offer you $500. And it's a headache. And it's a headache most dealerships don't want to deal with. Number one, there's no financing involved. You can only pay cash. There's no other way to deal with it. Number two is they all look at the outside. Oh, the graphics are worn. Well, yeah, it's 20 years old. I'm pretty sure the paint on your 20-year-old car isn't perfect either. But outside that, it's got the normal stuff you always see in a 20-year-old coach. A little bit of delamination. Some of it's from the heat. Some of it's from being in a moisture area like a beach, things of that nature. It's going to have a little rust. It's 20 years old. But this one in particular has 1-year-old tires, brand new awning fabric, 2 batteries that are only 2 years old. The propane tanks are 4 years old. And you know what the best part about this entire travel trailer is? Everything works. No leaks in the plumbing, no electrical issues. Watch this. The slide out has no issues. The refrigerator's ice cold. The stovetop and oven work. Water system works. Water heater, microwave, furnace, air conditioner. There are 0 issues with this trailer mechanically. It's all cosmetic. So why are we talking about this? Because I've noticed a trend lately. Here's the trend. The trend is that, let me straighten the camera out here real quick. The trend is that we have a lot of folks on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, different areas of the world, I should say social media world, selling their used trailer or motorhome privately. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that half the stuff isn't overpriced. I understand that. I understand the private market better than any dealer across the United States. And that's because I actually pay attention to it. So I understand that a lot of stuff is severely overpriced on the private RV market, private car market, everything. I get it. But this is not one of those trailers. And there's a lot of travel trailers and toy haulers and fifth wheels that look horrible on the outside because they're 20, 25 years old. But everything works. The roof's in good shape. The bones of the trailer are good. This is one of the rare ones I don't see any issues with the cabinetry. The cabinetry and the drawers do not look anywhere near worn like you see in a lot of stuff these days. So what ends up happening? Well, a lot of folks, after they've had their stuff on Facebook or Craigslist for a while,
they call a guy like me and they go, hey, would you buy it outright? And I go, no, because I would just wholesale it. I'm going to wholesale it to the guy that wants to deal with the person who has $250 in their pocket and thinks they can walk on a dealer or private party coach and that's listed for $2,500 and say, hey, I'll give you $250 today. I'm not going to deal with that guy. That guy is a bum. Doesn't want to shop their own price, wants to try to steal something from somebody. If you got the $6,000 to buy this trailer as an example, and you want to try and negotiate down, but you have the $6,000 in your pocket, that's a different animal. But if you got $2,000 in your pocket trying to buy a $10,000 trailer cash, how are you supposed to do that if you don't have the cash? Oh, well, the market's so slow, they'll just give it to me for 20 cents on the dollar. Really? No. Really? You think a guy, and yes, there are stories on the internet of treasure hunters finding 1969 Porsches for free that needed just a battery to start it up and some oil. Yes, there is stories like that. But what they don't tell you behind that story is the months of hunting and the man hours and the phone calls and the traveling and the gas and the diesel and the hotel rooms and every expense that they had to go through to find that special piece and get permission from the owner of that piece to film it for content. So none of that is brought up. But you go to a car, you see all these car dealerships that sell used cars that are on TikTok and Instagram, and they don't budge on their price. So why are you shopping outside of your weight class? That's like me shopping for a used Lamborghini when I have a 1990 Toyota Corolla budget. Why are you wasting your time and the seller's time? You think a 75-year-old man that has a trailer like this, that everything works, he's just going to miraculously cut his price down to $100 when he has it online for $4 or $5,000? You really think that's going to happen? I mean, come on, guys. I had 2 people show up, didn't even walk in the trailer. Came straight up to me and goes, I know you said you're not negotiating, but would you take $500? Because it's really rough on the outside. I'm like, did you even go in and see all the appliances work? Well, no, we only have $500. Then what the fuck are you doing here? No, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? You got $500. There's no financing available on this trailer. That's all the cash you have. You drove 2.5 hours to offer me $500 on a $6,000 trailer. There's stories like that on every private party blog and group out there. Stop wasting people's time. Stop it. Stop wasting your own time, your own gas, your own... Well, if I get there and I beat it up a little bit, maybe they'll drop their pants to like 10 cents on the dollar. This isn't a wholesale gig. I couldn't even buy this thing for $500. I had to take in a trade for more than that to make the deal, but when I went through the whole thing and plugged it in and saw everything worked, I'm like, okay, it's worth the money. But I learned my lesson. I will not sell cheap stuff like this ever again. After the experience today, we'll wholesale everything. We'll let you go to what we call the gypsy lot, no offense meant, and you can deal with them. I'm good. I'm a wholesaler. Even though this is a gorgeous coach, it would be great content. It would be excellent for any family just starting out that doesn't want a payment, that wants to spend only $5 or $6,000. This is perfect. There's plenty of trailers on the private market that are perfect like this. But don't go in here thinking that you're going to just steal it because you think the outside's a little rough. Most people that keep stuff this well know what they have. They know the value of it. So please, do everyone a favor. Shop in your weight class.